Hello, welcome to our fight predictions video. This is Tim Bradley versus Kell Brook. So, I read a couple of rumours recently that Kell Brook and Tim Bradley are scheduled to meet or are currently in talks for a possible unification fight, maybe towards the end of this year, possibly next year. The rumours obviously are quite limited at this moment because obviously different sources say different things, so I can't really confirm they are like solid 100% talks, but it's good fight to talk about because they're both high quality fighters, both hold world titles. Kell Brook is the IBF champion and Tim Bradley is the WBO champion. Tim Bradley did fought last time against Jesse Vargas, captained the interim WBO belt, obviously in the welterweight division. The full WBO title was held by Floyd Mayweather, who beat Manny Pacquiao last May, but got stripped because he didn't pay some sort of sanction fee. So then Tim Bradley got elevated to the full champion. Kell Brook, of course, beat Sean Porter last year to win the IBF belt and defended a couple of times, most recently against Frankie Gavin. This has been an interesting fight because Kell Brook, to this point, hasn't really fought anyone decent. Maybe Sean Porter. Sean Porter was a good fighter, but around that time he was getting a lot of hype from many different outlets, particularly American fans as well. And I did think that was a bit sort of. There's only that one. There's only the American sort of people were sort of rating him highly, from my opinion. Of course, Kell Brook did beat him, and now I think Tim Bradley will be a big step up for him. And I do think Tim Bradley would win the fight if there was going to schedule fight each other in a unification fight. The rumours I've heard that it would be in England. I'm not sure where, but maybe O2. That'd be a good arena because obviously O2 normally holds big fights there. Maybe Wembley Stadium, but I think that's too big of a venue to hold a fight like this. Maybe if it was Kell Brook versus Mia Khan, I think that'd be a good fight to hold there, as they're both British and popular in the UK. Of course, Tim Bradley is well-known American fans. He's had big fights against Manuel Marquez and the two fights against Manny Pacquiao. He won one and lost one, but in my mind, and a lot of other people's minds as well, he has lost both times. But that's in the past now. And I do think it'll be a great fight because they're both really tough. Kell Brook's fast, powerful. Tim Bradley's not a big puncher, but he's tough. He comes into shape. He's always ready to fight, and he always brings excitement. He's tough as well. He's been knocked down by Ruslan Rabanikov a few years back, a couple of times. But that was a tough fight, and Manny Pacquiao was too, but tough fights against him as well. And he has had a few injuries as well, but to be fair, so and he's 31 years old, so maybe his body's sort of showing signs of decline. Kell Brook is still undefeated. But I do think this would be a dangerous fight for him. I do think he could win it because once Kell Brook gets into his rhythm, he's hard to beat. But I do think the inexperience and lack of quality opponents would hurt him in this fight. But I think it would be a close fight, a really tight fight. Probably go to the decision, as Tim Bradley isn't known for knockout power. I think he's only got 12 knockouts and about 30 something wins, which is obviously great. But he's a top quality fighter, and it would be a really interesting fight if it doesn't get made, as I said. If Kell Brook was to win the fight, he would obviously hold two belts, the WBO belt and the IBF belt. Of course, Floyd Mayweather holds the WBC and WBA Ring Magazine welterweight titles, and he is scheduled to fight Andre Barton on September 12th. Mayweather obviously will win that fight quite comfortably, and if he does stick to his word, those three belts will be relinquished towards the end of the year, most probably. So Kell Brook could go after one of those belts, maybe next year. If Tim Bradley wins it, I do think he'll probably maybe hold on to the WBO belt more than the IBF belt because he has held the WBO belt at light welterweight and welterweight respectively. But of course, if he wants to hold on both belts and possibly have more unification fights in the future, I do think holding more than one belt would suit him more. But of course, I'm not Tim Bradley. I don't know what's going through his head. He might have ideas for fighting someone else. It's a shame the Amir Khan Kell Brook fight hasn't been made as of yet because that is a really interesting fight and one I really think should be made. But as you know, a lot of fights throughout the years have wanted to be made but never get made because for many reasons, maybe money, venue, I don't know, just promotional contracts, stuff like that. But I do think Kell Brook should fight Amir Khan down the line. But of course, if he does fight Tim Bradley, he has to get through Tim Bradley first. I wouldn't be surprised if Tim Bradley won, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kell Brook won either. But I am going for a Tim Bradley win. Simply the fact that he's got more experience, he's tougher probably, and he's been in bigger fights and more tough fights, whereas Kell Brook hasn't really fought anyone who's seen as a dangerous fighter, apart from Sean Porter. But as I said, he was more of a fringe contender at that time. But he's still got the win, and he's still an exciting fight to watch. This has been my Kell Brook vs Tim Bradley fight prediction video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next video.